Hi, my name is Boomy. I am a content creator, I make music, I sometimes write, and I like watching a lot of movies and TV. So today, I was thinking of switching it up a little bit. One of my favorite TV shows is Teen Titans. No, not Teen Titans Go. And also not the Titans on HBO. And I've had this idea of talking about the Teen Titans villains of the series. I decided to take it upon myself to create a tier list of not the heroes, but the Teen Titans villains. Growing up with the Teen Titans, the villains were mainly a part of the story as much as the main characters were. So today, we are going to rate them from bad bitch to laughably weak as f***. Because truthfully, some of the villains are all that, and some of the villains, not all that. So let's get to it. Let's take a look at the tier list. Okay, so we have laughably weak as F, getting up there, sevens all around, almost Beyonce, and bad bitch territory. So let's start off with Adonis, right? Where would I put Adonis? So the whole point of Adonis is that he has the suit in order to be strong. So it's without the suit, what can he do? We're gonna say laughably weak as F because it's what's the point then? Atlas. Atlas is a robot, he doesn't just have a suit. He defeated Cyborg a few times, but then Cyborg defeated him after he pushed his limits. And also, he needs his sidekick in order to survive. He needs Spike to survive, so we're going to put Atlas in the getting up there category because he's not strong, but I don't know, it doesn't give me sevens all around. Billy Numerous, what do I do with Billy? Billy is able to duplicate himself and he's also very strong. He also uses his doubles to carry things like bridges or throw people around. I think that we're going to put Billy in the sevens all around because he has a really cool power. I mean, what can I say? Okay, the Chrysalis. This villain is from the episode where Starfire, she thought she became ugly, so she fled away to a whole nother planet. So all of a sudden, the Chrysalis showed up on that random planet and was like, hey, there's no need to be sad. This is just a phase. But then the Chrysalis is trying to eat her. But the Chrysalis is no match for the Teen Titans. I feel like I'm gonna give her getting up there because you're really quick to just be defeated. And my supervillains, you can't just be defeated like that. Cinderblock. Cinderblock is like a Teen Titans villain legend, he fights them all the time, right? But the only thing about Cinderblock is that he's big and strong. He doesn't really have any substance anywhere. He's just big and strong and tries to beat the Titans up. And that's kind of all you have. Should I put this in the getting up there? Because he can't really do nothing but be strong and big. I'm going to give Cinderblock a getting up there. Control Freak. See, Control Freak is crazy. Control Freak controls the TV and he also warps reality with his remote. And I think without his remote, then he'd be laughably weak. But his power is really crazy, warping reality and putting the Teen Titans into different shows and things like that. I don't want to say laughably weak. If my mind changes, I'm gonna put him in the sevens all around. But for now, getting up there. Dr. Light. I will say because of his power, he's very powerful getting up there. I just think it's really funny that he was just are you afraid of the light? And then Raven, because she was dealing with a whole bunch of stuff. She was like, what, you afraid of the dark? That was crazy. So I'm gonna give him getting up there because, well, actually, no. I think he's laughably weak as F. Because, he is weak. Fang. I think I forgot one. Because if Fang's here, then Killer Moth has to be here, right? I'm gonna put Killer Moth on this list after in post. We're gonna put Kitten in post because I forgot to put her there too. I don't know why. Anyway. I will give Fang a getting up there because he's just a teenager and also all he does is spray spider webs, which is very nasty. So I'm giving Fangs a getting up there. Okay, Killer Moth, right? He's very strong, he's attacked the Teen Titans a few times, he's very consistent and persistent, and justice for Silky. I'm gonna give Killer Moth 7s all around. So Kitten, she got her ass thrown by Starfire. Like, she really thought she was doing something. She has no power, no nothing, can't give me anything, isn't cute. I'm just going at this girl, oh my god. But she is a villain, and she tried to get my girl Starfire, and she tried to take her man. So that's what you get. We giving Cat laughably weak as F. Gizmo. Gizmo gives me almost Beyonce. Because Gizmo actually does the work. He has the brains. Good with computers. Is basically a computer engineer. So he's done it. He didn't come real close, but he's done it before. So Gizmo, our first almost Beyonce. Gurgle Skletch. He was in that one episode where Starfire almost got married to him. And I'm gonna give Gurgish Skletch. I'm gonna give him laughably weak as F. It don't give me anything. All you have is like goo, and it's like, oh, I'm already feeling weird thinking about it. Jinx, her power, she get bad luck. I'm gonna give her almost Beyonce because she's almost there. I think I'm also being biased because she could be in 7s all around, but I'm gonna give her almost Beyonce. I don't know. I'm just biased. I think she's cute. Blackfire. Blackfire. I feel like she deserves the 7s all around category because she's not bad bitch territory and she's not almost Beyonce. She wore an amulet to give her more power, and that probably would have given her almost Beyonce. But without the amulet, she's just 7s all around. You know, I can give her 7s, but I can never give her 10. Okay, if I'm putting Blackfire in the 7s all around, I might just put Jinx in the 7s all around. I was biased, but now I'm just like, between Jinx and Blackfire, I think Blackfire would win. Jinx, on the other hand, she will beat your ass. She will. But I think that Blackfire has a 1-up if she just stops being a narcissist. Johnny Rancid. So Johnny Rancid is a motorcyclist. He's very strong, he's evil, he's punk. He just rides his motorcycle and has like, you know, some like power-ish. I'm gonna give Johnny Rancid getting up there because, yeah, no, he needs to get up there. Who is that? Kid Wicket is a character and they create portals, you know, they do a whole bunch of magic stuff. I feel like I'm gonna give Kid Wicket 7s all around because, you know, that's some magnificent power, you know? Rouge is giving me almost Beyonce, and the reason why is because she's French. She wears that suit. She wears the outfit. She has the accent. She does the crime. We're giving her almost Beyonce just because I'm biased, okay? She could almost be bad bitch territory though. But the reason why she's not is because there's other people who deserve bad bitch territory. I feel like she's still just a minion and she's still working under somebody, and it's like, nah, you need to be the person that they work for. You know what I mean? It's like Rouge could get there. She could. So I'm giving her almost Beyonce. Thunder and Lightning. I'm not gonna give Thunder and Lightning laughably weak as F because they're not laughably weak as F. They give me getting up there, and because they have strong power, right? But it's not like they're using their power for like evil, you know what I mean? They're not bad bitches and they're not like trying to be all 7s all around. And then also they kind of turned good at the end. So I'm just gonna give it getting up there because you're not bad. We got Mad Mod. This man has episodes on episodes, just terrorizing them, just mind games. They're over here running Scooby-Doo style. So that's the thing, he doesn't have powers of his own, but he is a master of technology and trickery. It's just so funny because I know that he could be easily defeated, you know what I mean? But this is my rating list, so I'm gonna give him almost Beyonce, unless I change my mind. Malchior was in a book. He was telling Raven to like make him real because he was like, yeah, like I'm the savior of the book. He did psychological damage, right? He was basically grooming her. Now that I think about it, he was grooming her. And he was like, yeah, Raven, you're being great. You're using dark magic. You're gonna get me out here. And then she found out that he was the villain all along. And I was like, oh, got my ass. He really framed himself to being the guy for her. And then He's the dragon. He's not the prince, he's the dragon. He killed, like... We're putting Melchior in the 7s all around. Okay, so we have Mammoth. I feel like Mammoth is just super strong, and he's just a part of the hive, so I'm gonna give him getting up there, because he don't really give me nothing. He gives me something, but not nothing. Who's this again? Okay, we get the ruler of all games, right? It was that one episode where he put all the guy heroes and villains into like arena, and basically they had a battle to see who's the strongest. And then it turns out that he was just collecting all of their powers so he could be the strongest. But the thing is, he doesn't have the star power. He just takes things from other people. He might have his own power, but he didn't really fight for it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you laughably weak as F, because you don't really do anything. You just play people and take their powers, and then they defeat you, and then it's like, okay, whatever. We're still not getting to these, we're not getting to these people yet. I'm gonna put them in like the middles. Mother May I. Mother May I did mind control, and she got the Teen Titans to eat pies. I think I'm gonna put her in the 7s all around, because she really did that whole Hansel and Gretel thing, you know? She is the Wicked Witch. Yeah, she's not even that cute either. It's the fact that you could be that not good looking and make someone like gasp out of horror. It's crazy. So Nufu, apparently they've destroyed other worlds. It's like, I don't believe you, you know? It's like, it's not giving that you're just a cube, you're tofu. I'm going to give it laughably weak as F, because Cyborg just ate you like right then and there. Overload. Because his power is like electricity powered by a battery, and he's very strong and he electrocutes people, I'm gonna put Overload in the 7s all around category because they deserve it. Alright, Mumbo. So Mumbo is a magician. Mumbo's magic comes from his hat and his wand. He's really good at conjuring things out of the blue. I'm not gonna give him almost Beyonce, but I am going to give him 7s all around. Plasmus. Plasmus is goo. He's purple, maroon, reddish, purple, maroon. And the thing about Plasmus is that there's a person inside, but he just keeps mutating into a mutant. And he eats toxic waste. I'm gonna give Plasmus 7s all around. He be throwing stuff on them and it be sticking. So nasty, but I'm gonna still give Plasmus a 7s all around. Private Hive. So Private Hive doesn't really have superpowers, but he does hand-to-hand combat, a little bit strong. I'm gonna give him getting there because, you know, although he's a part of the Hive 5, he's nothing much. Okay, Monsieur Mala. What I am gonna do is give him almost Beyonce, because you're right with Rouge, but you're still technically a minion, you know what I mean? You're just the big boss's lover, okay? So that's what I'm gonna say for that, you know, strong, almost killed some kids. It was crazy. Simon, he has like, you know, mind powers. He's an older member of the Brotherhood, so I guess I'm gonna give him like 7s all around. I mean, I guess so. He's older. Professor Chang, he's just very intelligent, basically. He's the one who converted Brother Blood into a cyborg. So it's like, I'm gonna put Getting up there, you know? You don't give me 7s all around. You give me deranged old person who just has intellect. Puppet King. Puppet King is a character who sent the Teen Titans dolls and he cursed them. And then the Teen Titans were stuck in dolls. So I'm going to give him Getting up there, because the fact that you can do curses and magic stuff, like I don't play with black magic. I don't. Turnion. So Turnion is a fusion of Plasmus, Overload, and Cinderblock. And honestly, with all that power, I'm still gonna give you 7s all around. They took you down in like 5 minutes, so it's like, is it really that amazing? You're gonna get in 7s all around. Red X. Red X is a villain that came out of nowhere, honestly. So what happened is that Robin used to be Red X, and then all of a sudden, a random person stole Robin's suit because Robin stopped being Red X. Now, they were trying to figure out who is Red X. He gives me almost Beyonce. He don't work for nobody. He's hasn't been defeated once. So it's like, he gives, I'm just here because I need you to know who my name is. I'm going to give Red X almost Beyonce. My light turned off. Punk Rocket, that's where we were. Punk Rocket. Punk Rocket, he has a guitar and it has sound waves that are like really like crazy. So sometimes it messes up Cyborg's circuits. I don't know, I'm gonna put him in the 7s all around because he has good power. Soto. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Soto is an alien that came on Earth and he had a green dog, but then he mistakened Beast Boy as his green dog. And then we find out that Soto is actually owned by the green dog, which is crazy. So he's laughably weak as F. Seymour, one of the few black characters on the Teen Titans now that I think about it. Seymour's power involves his eyes. He's able to do x-rays, heat vision, different types of things. So I'm gonna give him 7s all around. I was trying to save a lot of these people for last. Slade. You already know Slade gives me bad bitch territory. I don't even have to explain why Slade gives me bad bitch territory. He's that. He's the queen. Like, he is Beyonce. Should I say Beyonce? He's not Beyonce just yet, okay? He's not the Beyonce that I want him to be. Throughout the whole series, he did his big one. He gags me every time. So, Slade, bad bitch territory. Brother Blood, I kept moving him. He also gives me bad bitch territory. And the reason why is because he is the headmaster of the whole school. He turns himself into a cyborg to fuck with Cyborg. He is that boy. I feel like he would be under Slade, but you know, he's up there. He's very, very up there. You'll see Cyborg scream in agony. That man does not care. Tara, such a tragedy. I don't even know what to say about this because she is a villain. Her growth is a whole nother thing, you know what I mean? I want to say that Tara, she gives me 7s all around. She technically doesn't even want to be bad. The only reason why she's even acting like bad is because she's just like, oh, they're gonna turn against me. And it's like, girl, you don't even like talk to people, you just run away. But she doesn't really go through with it. After that, she just wants to leave her life behind. So I'm gonna give her 7s all around. Pretend this is both one picture. The Brain. The Brain is a bad bitch. The Brain is a bad bitch. Like, let's just call a spade what a spade is. Because the Brain, he is the mastermind. You see all those almost Beyoncés, like Rouge and Mala? He owns them. Like, those are his minions. Mind you, he's not even like a real person. He just has a brain in a vat. Like, you could literally just be like, he could technically be laughably weak as F, but for some, he got the whole household of villains together. Didn't win, but look, call a spade a spade. He did what he had to do at the time. So he goes in the bad bitch territory. Warp gives me getting up there. I don't really know his power. It's just him traveling through time. He just getting up there. And that's okay. I guess he's just like a villain that I'm not really in any like closeness with. He was in that one episode where he changed the time and Starfire ended up in a whole different timeline where everyone wasn't friends and stuff. And then she had to go back and fix the timeline. It was a whole thing. Trident, he was in that one episode with Aqualad. Fine. And Beast Boy, right? But Trident, he made a whole bunch of body doubles and stuff like that. And even before Aqualad and Beast Boy could even fight Trident, the Tridents were like, wait, I'm the original. And he was like, no, I'm the original. And the other one was like, no, I'm. So they started fighting against themselves. I'm gonna give it laughably weak as F because you got everybody fighting for who the original is. Anyway. So for our last but not least, we have Trigon. He's the devil. Raven's dad, and he is the devil. Like, I don't have any other words. He's the devil. He's the devil. He is Lucifer. Master Manipulator manipulates Slade, and Slade is in bad bitch territory. So, can you imagine? We're definitely putting Trigon in the bad bitch territory. Yeah. And that's the video. This is the tier list. This is our tier list. This is our community's tier list. This is what we chose. This is what I chose. This is what we chose. And I'm pretty happy with it. I feel like everything's kind of in order. Like, I don't see anything that's like too crazy. Comment what I maybe should do next. Maybe more Teen Titans, maybe the heroes instead. So I thought this was really fun. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. If you liked this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. follow me on Instagram. I also make music. And comment below your thoughts about the tier list, whether I made mistakes or whether I did just a good job. But I think I did just a good job. I'm just gonna say that. Well, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Ugh, man. But Aqualad is so fine.